What in the world? What the heck? What is going on? Why is there no food? All we have is protein bars.
This is the way.
This is the way. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. A lot of you might be regular gym goers or have gone on your occasional health fix. If that's the case, you've probably indulged in the occasional protein bar. However, a lot of you might not actually know what to look for in a protein bar and may have just picked one based on the protein content alone. Now, protein bars can be a great option for a snack or even meal replacement. It's a very easy fix. You just grab and go and you got all the nutrition that you need in one bar. However, some of the protein bars can be very misleading due to their marketing or their labeling, their packaging. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips on what to look for in a protein bar, as well as what to avoid in a protein bar, because in today's video, I'm going to be eating nothing but protein bars for the entire day. Let's get breakfast. And we are back after getting $55 worth of protein bars. Now, one thing you're going to want to do when you're trying to pick a protein bar is read the ingredients on the back of the packaging. Now, the first 3 or 4 ingredients should be what makes up the majority of the bar. So you're going to want to choose something that's got clean ingredients, clean sources of protein, and make sure that the ingredients are something that you can actually pronounce, because you're not going to want to get gut rot over one protein bar. The second thing you're going to want to do, because the protein bars are so small, we're going to want to make sure that they are still high in fiber, because fiber is what's going to keep you full and help keep you satiated until you get to your next meal. So keep those 2 things in mind when you're trying to choose a protein bar. Now, I'm going to make my selection here for breakfast. I'm thinking I will go with the Alani Fit Snacks protein bar. And then, what's this? Knock the Carb Out keto bar, so I'm going to assume that it's keto friendly, obviously. This is a chocolate coconut almond flavor. And then my third and final choice for the morning, I'm going to go with this Feed peanut butter chocolate. There are 2 things that make up the perfect morning, and that is a cup of coffee and a good nut. So I'm going to start cracking into these. I'll give you guys an honest review on the 3 of them, and then we'll keep going with our day. Now this just looks like a candy bar right off the hop, so I've got high expectations for this one. Wow. That is like an Oreo meets like a Pop-Tart meets like a fudgy brownie. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to rate this one. Like, I haven't really had any other protein bar, so I'm not going to give it a 10 right off the bat, but I'll give it a solid 9 right away. This is it's a pretty solid bar. It's a good option. I am going to move on with the Knock the Carb Out. This is the chocolate coconut almond. Just opening it, you can just smell the coconut, but it also kind of just looks like something that I would give my dog, but whatever, we'll give it a shot. Very kind of dry at first. It just tastes like there's some kind of bitter aftertaste hitting me here that's not really sitting well with me, but we'll see how it goes. That one just got progressively worse and worse with every bite. Well, I would not recommend that one. I would probably give it like a 4 out of 10. And then with the last one, we are going with the Feed peanut butter and chocolate. Right away, this looks like almost some kind of like chocolate glazed oatmeal bar that you would make at home. And very soft too. It literally tastes like the oatmeal I used to make. I used to just put a chocolate protein in my oatmeal with some peanut butter. This is exactly what that tastes like, so definitely a solid bar. Now that one was a very chewy bar, but if you like chocolate peanut butter or oatmeal, then that is the bar for you. I give that one like a solid 7.5 out of 10. With that, I'm gonna wrap up breakfast here, and I'm actually gonna go shoot something for a different video that I'm gonna be doing, and then I will catch you guys with our pre-workout meal. Hello, I am gonna go work out in a little less than an hour now, so I'm only gonna have one protein bar now because I personally don't like to work out on a full stomach. I also don't like working out on an empty stomach, so I like to try and keep it nice and light. But for this pre-workout meal, I have selected the M&M's high protein bar. Only 1 gram of fiber in this one, so it shouldn't fill me up too much, but that's okay because I'm still quite full actually from the first meal, and my stomach was telling me that today is going to be a very long day and it is not happy to say the least. So enough rambling, I am going to move on with it and let you guys know what I think of this one. Oh my. Wow. Look at that. It literally has M&M's layered all throughout. Oh my gosh. This is literally a candy bar. That was so good, but short-lived. A sentence I've heard all too often. It is push day for me, so I'm gonna be working on my chest, shoulders, and then finishing with some accessory work on the tris. So I'll be heading to the gym in about a half hour or so, and I will see you guys there.
Here we go now.
And that is gonna put a wrap on our push day workout. So now we're gonna head home and get our post-workout meal. And we are back to the comfort of my own home. When I walked in, the place kind of smelled like a litter box that hadn't been cleaned in over a month, and then it dawned on me, we don't have a cat. So it just kind of goes to show it's the kind of day I've been having. But the protein farts aren't gonna stop there because I'm getting a little hungry and it is time to dive in to the post-workout meal. And for our post-workout meal, I am going to be indulging in a 1 peanut butter cup flavored bar, as well as 1 Built mint brownie bar. Yes, I am one of those psychopaths that enjoys mint chocolate. Now, another thing you want to look for in a protein bar is I would recommend to get a bar that has at least 10 grams of protein. And then the other thing you want to watch out for is trans fats. You're going to want a bar that has no trans fats and very little saturated fat. So, with all that being said, I'm going to dive into these and give you guys my honest review on these ones. Not quite the kind of peanut butter filling I was expecting. It's very chewy and more like almost cakey. A bit of a letdown, honestly. Not terrible, but I just had higher expectations based on the labeling. I'm finding this one very chewy. And the more I eat it, the more it's kind of starting to hurt my jaw. Kind of reminds me of the last Tequila Tuesday, and I woke up and that was all a blur. So, not sure I would recommend this one. It's a bit of a chore to try and get down. Okay, so that one wasn't terrible, but it wasn't amazing. Didn't really do much for me, so I would probably rate that one a 6 out of 10. And now we are going to move on to the Mint Brownie by Built. And it smells minty. It almost smells like an After Eight chocolate, for those of you who know what those are. Oh wow. It is just a very fudgy center. No green minty look to it, but it is riddled with mint flavor inside. If you like mint chocolate, you would love this bar. It is actually, that is really good. I would definitely recommend these ones. This one, I'd probably give this one about an 8 out of 10. Alright, as I said before, I'd probably give that one an 8. Solid flavors. My only knock is it was a little sticky and it was just towards the end kind of getting a little hard to chew, but that seems to be a pretty common thing with most of these bars. So with all that, I'm gonna go get cleaned up and take care of a few chores I gotta do around the house, and then I will catch you guys for, I guess, what would technically be my lunch. So I will see you there. We are now back for what would be my very late lunch. It is past 6:30 already. I was trying to delay this one as long as I could, but for the last half hour I was getting pretty hungry. So for this meal, I am going to be going with the Black Max Total Choc, a protein brownie by Mutant, and yet another Built bar of the cookies and cream variety. So another thing you want to do when you're looking for protein bars is check the sugar, because a lot of these can be very sweet. So I recommend not taking a bar with anything that has more than 6 to 8 grams of sugar. With that being said, I am going to dive into this one because I am starving. Very gooey on the inside. Again, just like the last Built bar. Not a bad flavor at all, but I will say that the mint chocolate Built bar tasted more like its advertised flavor than the cookies and cream. So that one, not bad at all. I would probably compare it to more of a better quality Wagon Wheel. I'll give it about a 7 out of 10. Next up, I'm going to go with the Protein Brownie by Mutant. And it is very hard.
That's what she said.
We'll see how it goes. It's edible. I'll say that. Not enjoyable. It's very dry, yet chewy at the same time. It's about a 4.5. It is not. That's not it. Well, I am glad that one's over. Now I'm going to finish it off with the Black Max Total Choc. Oh my. It is better than an Oreo. Like a gourmet Oreo. That's my best description for it. It's got more cookie than an Oreo. It's got more filling than an Oreo. And it is coated with white chocolate. These are definitely getting a 10. Oh. Okay, those cookies, so good. Best ones of the day. Oh. But all these protein bars are definitely starting to mess with my system. And I can feel something in the works. And it doesn't feel good. I'm not going to enjoy what is to come with the rest of my evening. But we're going to keep going with it. Oh my god. I can't do this anymore. Thanks for watching. Yeah. All jokes aside, the pain in my stomach isn't actually that bad. I've experienced it maybe once or twice throughout the day, and it only lasted maybe 5-10 minutes apiece. That being said, I do have a very tolerable stomach. It doesn't really get upset by a whole lot, so I would not advise you to do this if you're watching this at home and think, hey, that's a great idea, I'm gonna try that. Don't do it. That being said, I'm gonna quit rambling aimlessly here, and I'm going to edit some of the footage that you are currently watching. So I would appreciate it if you let me work in peace, and I will see you at the next meal. And for the final meal of the day, we have got one PhD Smart carrot cake, one Quest chocolate chip cookie, and a maple glazed donut, 1 bar. Now it is 11:45, which is perfect because I'm very much a late night snacker, so I'm hoping that having this now is going to keep me full for the rest of the evening. And I think I'm going to start with the maple glazed. This one's a lot better than the other 1 bar that we had, the peanut butter cup. Same kind of texture to the filling, but it tastes a lot better. I'm gonna give this one an 8 as well. And now I'm gonna move on to the PhD Smart carrot cake. God, I'm a little scared for this one. I'm going to assume that that is very dehydrated bits of carrot. Here goes nothing. It's almost like, I think that's nutmeg. That's all I'm getting right now. I'm gonna give this one, I don't know. I'll be nice and I'll give it a 4. And finally, the last one of the day, the Quest chocolate chip cookie. Now, just looking at the picture of a chocolate chip cookie is kind of giving me PTSD to the Subway cookies that I tried in my 10K calorie challenge. Wish me luck. It was nothing. The texture is fine, but there's literally little to no flavor whatsoever. So, I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's not good or bad, it tastes like nothing. I'm gonna give this one a 5. And that is going to be it for my consumption of protein bars for the day. I am definitely going to have my plumber on speed dial for the next day probably. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching me suffer through another one of these challenges. If you want to see me do more challenges like this, comment down below what challenges you would like to see me do. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will catch you in the next one. Yeah.